wants to go over what happened last week?
We finished, trying to find all the books for the guy. We dealt with so many freaking bugs that should not be that size, but wow, we sure got giant silverfish. We also talked to the teacher that sent us to try and find all of these books and told him, hey, so bullshit is happening. Also, we're going to make our masks.
Masks.
Because we're going to do graduation. We were going to do graduation before, but then we came across more,
I think this is more enrollment.
Yeah, more gremlins. They try to mess up the staging area that they do the graduation stuff with.
That was two different. That was your initiation. That was your actual acceptance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is your actual first year graduation, where you go advance from a initiate after doing your prerequisite to a adversant. I forget the actual rank. As I am done.
Because I remember that we were going to do it, and then we ran into critters, and they were like, no. And we caught one, and it's going to be questioned. That makes sense? Am I making any sense? I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, but your time term is wrong. That was last year. It's been a whole year.
Oh, right. A year passed.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that a whole year had passed. When did that happen?
Over the past, 2 or 3 sessions.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't all at once.
No.
Yeah.
Time to advance my age by 1.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm doing that today too.
Yep. But for real.
But for real. Okay. So I think where we left off exactly is I went with I don't remember the exact time frame that I mentioned, but did I say it was a couple days or a week until your graduation ceremony? I remember mentioning that you're going to need to think about how you want to make your mask, but I don't remember anything else.
I think that's kind of where we left off with it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were like, choose an animal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In which case, we'll say it is a week until your the first masking ceremony, which is your graduation ceremony from initiate to adversant. I want to double check that rank. I'm pretty sure it's adversant, but it also sounds wrong. Conversant. Is it conversant? I should know these things. Attendant. Okay. I knew I start with a name. So you'll have completed your first year, and you'll graduate from initiate to attendant.
Hooray!
Mm-hmm. So it's in that pre-week before the graduation ceremony. I was also going to say if we did cancel the session today, Suki and Naeus have too big of a hangover from graduation parties. Session delayed. But
Nice.
here we are. Let me get back to what I was looking at.
Oh yeah, we had that we baked cookies last time.
Yeah, you had a surprise party for Tazewi. Yeah.
Hey. And the kids were like, she likes cookies? And we like looked at them like, do you like cookies?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We were like, make cookies, and I looked up the bug recipes. That's what happened. Oh. I discovered I am more fine with the cricket and grasshopper ones. The other ones, I'm not so. I don't think I'm down for those ones.
Over there. Okay.
Mm.
Alright. Sometime during this, week of getting ready for your first masking ceremony, Anchor Root comes up, Wisp comes up to your dormitory door and says, Wisp, Wisp,
Yes?
got a problem.
Oh no. Okay. What's your problem? Let me see.
I don't know where her familiar went. She's skipped and I can't find her. Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, there has to be a way to find your chicken. Does she have like favorite things that she likes to do or hunt down or food? Like maybe she went to the kitchen.
Kitchen. I don't think she'd go that far. Usually I have lots of food on her. Usually I have this stick. And she had so in Final Fantasy the fat chocobo.
Yes.
You hold the stick with the treat on the end.
Yes.
She has that, but with like a treat for a chicken.
So corn.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think she's still in the dormitory?
I don't think she could have gotten that far, but could you help me look for her? And she does the like tap the fingers together thing.
Yes, I will absolutely help you find your chicken. Let me check my chicken first to make sure they're not hanging out.
Okay. Check your chicken. Your chicken is.
I check my lapis. Oh, their pog went smaller. Yay!
Mhm.
Lapis, are you hiding a baby in here? Do you have a friend in here?
Chicken
No?
sounds.
Hmm.
Scratches the bed.
Okay. You stay put. Be good. Your food's still over there. Don't escape. Don't escape. She closes the door behind her. Okay, so not with Lapis. Okay. She had to have left from here. Do you know if she left out the window?
I don't know how she got out, or she could have got out the window, or I don't know. Maybe she walked at the. I don't know where she went.
Okay. We're first, take a breath. We're gonna calm ourselves, and then we're going to look at this logically. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any kind of spell like locate familiar?
Okay, familiar. What is her? No. No.
Okay. I don't have anything that's for locating.
Where's that thing of? Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, wait, what? I see.
Let's check inside the dormitory first.
Okay.
Let's see if anyone has seen her.
Yeah. You ask around the dormitory. No one's really seen her. The closest you get is, Shazari goes, I don't know, I thought I saw a chicken outside. I don't know, it's kind of walk towards one of the spires, though.
Okay, so spire. Let's take a look for the spire. Like these?
Yeah, let me zoom out because this map is huge. Yeah, the spires at the four corners that kind of give this dormitory its name.
I'm gonna check the spire that's like closest to her window.
Closest to her window. Yeah, you check the spire that's closest to her window, and you remember the magical effect that permeates the spires. This is the wrong chapter. And the magical effect that permeates the spires as you feel, lighter as you run around. There is a large amount of tracks from that look chicken tracks of a chicken like running back and forth in the dirt. But looking around at ground level, you don't see the chicken.
I look up.
You look up. The chicken. You look up, and it's on the like ledge of the roof of the actual dormitory, running around panicking.
Oh.
Yes, me.
Well.
Okay. Hey. Can you get the dwarf in his flying glider thing?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll go find him.
Yeah.
And
Be great.
we look around.
Yeah. Go,
I can't remember anyone's names.
Oh.
So like dwarf dude.
dwarf dude. You go.
the guy.
So you go, go speak to Naeus, who's or not Naeus. Naeus is.
Naeus
Sorry.
is-
You go speak to Hiram. His name is Hiram. It's this guy.
Yes.
Yes. He goes, yeah, hello. Oh hey, what can I do for you?
We need to get a chicken off the roof of the dorm. Could we borrow you and your glider for a sec?
Off the. Like it's off the roof. Okay.
It's the time to
Yeah.
put it into action.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Let me go get it. And he pulls it out of his closet. All right.
I remembered the glider.
Remember the glider.
That's actually a great idea. Yeah.
Okay. Also, if you have like a baby carrier to put the chicken in so it wraps around your chest so you can fly it back down, that'd be great. Maybe a basket.
Or you could just jump. The magic of the spire, protects you from falling.
Fair. That's fair.
Alright. Hiram comes out to the party who's looking up at this chicken on the roof. Alright, I
There
got
it
the
is.
glider.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I take it one of us has to use the glider and go up there, huh?
Yeah.
I nominate Naeus.
I don't know, I wasn't the best at it last time.
Wisps is kind of like goes in her bag, pulls out the hopping potion.
No,
Do we save this?
I think we save this. Naeus, get on the glider.
But Nea still has to be up higher to get the lift, right?
Yeah,
Unless
the spire magic will help him get the lift, right?
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Unless someone wants to throw Naeus like a javelin.
No, you can just jump. So
We could.
unassisted, you can jump up to the top of the spire. So it's kind of like what the magic of the spire does.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah. So you can.
I think the only reason Naeus gets nominated for the very physical activities is because you're the one that's not squishy.
You're the one that's not squishy.
That is true.
You're the one that can actually take a hit,
Well, this is just a chicken familiar.
as shown by what happened when we tried to do the wood neck
The
wars.
wood neck fight. Yeah.
I got knocked flat on my ass.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Those things hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
I did something stupid, and I paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
I paid for my hubris.
Alright. So, Naya, so you get the glider, you jump up to the top of the roof, and you jump over to... You jump to the top of the spire, then you jump from the spire to the roof of the building. The chicken is, running around. Go, roll me, athletics to catch a panicking Kuko.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Chicken is caught.
There is a comedic scene of Naeus running around the roof trying to catch chicken.
Does Yakety Sax play?
Yakety Sax plays for a moment. But you do successfully catch the chicken. The DC was 15.
A bard leans out of the window, sees what's happening, and starts playing.
Mm-hmm.
To give you bardic inspiration.
It's probably actually one of the students.
Yeah.
No, one of them
Being
does
shit.
something with magic, with music. So it is probably actually one of the students.
Yeah, being a shit.
Being a shit, yeah.
Alright.
But you do successfully catch the chicken and bring return Anchor Root's familiar and bring her down from the roof.
Hooray.
Mm-hmm. She goes, thank you. Thank you. Squeaks. She cuddles the chicken. And she runs off to her room to go. I don't know, anxiety.
Oh.
Poor Anchor Root.
Poor Anchor. She's
We definitely need a way to, get access to the roof that isn't glider-based.
You actually don't need the glider to get to the roof of the building.
We just got the glider because...
Yeah, just in case. Yeah.
It was fun to come down with it.
Yeah.
Why do we not simply climb up to the roof?
Is there no roof access in this building?
This is kind of I think there is a roof access somewhere, but this is also counts as roof access because you just jump to the top of the spire, then jump the spire to the roof
That is true.
with no issue because the magic on the spire.
Yeah, we return the glider to the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, we got the chicken.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Not a problem. We didn't actually need it, but
Hey,
yeah.
it was good to have just in case.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I guess the chicken just kind of ran around the tower, jumped, and then kind of floated to the roof.
Yeah. That seems entirely reasonable. If it escaped, it was trying to run around. You can see all the prints in the dirt. But if it tried to jump something and then launched itself onto the roof, which is
Oh.
unfortunate,
They knew
but
They knew the risks, they calculated the odds, but boy, are they bad at math.
That sounds like typical chicken behavior to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Chickens aren't that smart. They're kind of dumb. But you know what? They're cute. So they get a pass.
okay.
Was fun.
It was fun, yeah. I had one more justiciary event that I had forgot to run. I was just like, the chicken event.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, we got the chicken event done.
you did.
Of course, I go to the spire that's closest to Inkerroot's window because logic dictates.
Logic dictates. Yeah, the chicken probably it got out the window. And looking at the track, let's just say it actually got out the window, and didn't know what to do or how to get back in, so it just kind of panicked and then tried to jump over a bush or something and launched itself onto the roof and got stuck.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, poor chicken.
Chicken.
Poor nugget.
Mm. Okay.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget. Okay. Oops, that's wrong. It's over here. Did I? This is what I I would have done if I had intricate. Okay, so I need to put these over here. And I need you and you and you. And I need these tokens over here. Everyone's here? Yes. So, I'm just gonna put them all in order. Everyone is here.
I'm glad we were able to help Inkaroot.
Slide them over. Continue the party. Here. The line of students is too big. Wait, no walls? Hello? Hello? Alright, whatever. Oh, right, and the familiar.
Also, can I say that I love that we're just making friends with the other NPCs?
Yes, that's the
Like-
that's the whole point.
Like, we're just, like, making, like, actual friends and it actually matters.
Yep.
It's not just us, like, bullshitting something and then the DM has to be like, okay, fuck, what do I do?
They're in their groups. Oops. I gotta group these.
It doesn't feel like that we're, like, getting off track. You know?
Mm. Sniper. Panorama. And. Okay. So these are grouped. And you guys are a group. Okay. Okay. So that happens in the week between the time you receive the notification that your attendance your first masking ceremony is coming up, and yeah, that week more or less. So I'm gonna advance the clock a week. It's the day. Let's say it's the day of your first masking ceremony. Also, the time is wrong. I forgot to set the time correctly. It's fine. It probably doesn't happen at mass in the morning. I'm gonna send you to this auditorium map that I have. It's
Oh wow, it's
Yeah.
a big auditorium.
it's a big auditorium.
Ooh.
So all the other members of your dormitory are here because they were all also first year students along with you, and they're kind of gathered together in their cohorts that they've been in, right?
Hmm.
Just like how you four are a cohort, they have their own groups.
Nice.
The auditorium itself is the ceremony takes place in the Tireless Hall. The building in Tireless Hall, the building named for Golden Snake. Golden Snake was one of the history. Golden Snake would have been one of the 10 magic warriors of Tempe. Yeah, history.
Yay!
Tireless Hall is often used for lengthy rituals or ceremonies. Here, I'm trying to find more description. Tireless Hall's principal auditorium, which is this room here, is the site where the first masking ceremony takes place. Large wooden paneled auditorium can seat more than 100 people. It's located on the building's ground floor, with its southern end below ground to accommodate the ranks of benches that ascend to the north. So you're at the south end, I guess. To provide even more seating, a wide balcony overlooks the auditorium, above the lower rows of benches. So there's benches on the bottom down here, and then there's the balconies up top. Let's see here. In addition to the teachers that you have met and your fellow initiates from the dormitory, the auditorium is filled with friends, family members, and other well-wishers. So if there's anyone that you would like to include, just to say, like, your family is here because it's important or whatever, or any friends that you've made, they're in the audience.
Okay. Then I'm going to say Wisp's mom and dad are there, and the best friend she had since they were a kid, but they constantly are twitching because they don't like being outside. They have fears of big open places.
I see.
Yeah. So they're kind of sandwiched between the two parents.
Right.
But they're here because they want to support Wisp.
Hmm?
So she's used to dealing with people that are very anxious around things. Which is probably why she gets on with Ankaru so much.
Right. Who else has familial support in the
Suki's-
crowd?
Suki definitely has a number of her siblings. Not all of them, but some of them, and her parents.
They've made the long trip from Goka.
They have made the very long trip, but it's a very important trip. So.
It is.
I guess some members of Drivon's clan are there as well,
Alright.
particularly the ones that encouraged him to come here.
Yeah. That's because you were sponsored by them. Right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's the idea.
Naeus is on his own.
Yeah, this is on his own. The true friends are the friends you made along the way.
Yep.
Yep.
Plus, is there really anyone he would want to see back home?
Not really.
Okay.
He's not really on amazing terms with his family.
I
Mm-hmm.
take it they liked how things were before and then he fucked it up?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, only in a whole revolution of the country,
Yeah, no big deal. Just one of those things.
Damn, so hard to have Thanksgiving with the colonizers.
God.
He did something great and good and and his family hates him for it. He's the black sheep for being honorable.
Pretty much. Alright. So, with the, friends and family assembled, as well as the teachers that you have met, and you're kind of split into your own little groups. You've been provided supplies, for mask making. So it's, wood and cloth and bits of metal.
Is the bits of metal from Zuma so we can block the
No. Okay. So you have a basic bland mask, with it's plain wood with simple eye slits, and contain a hint of magic. They're ready to perceive whatever you imprint upon them. And you also have containers of cloth, beads, feathers, and metals nearby for decorating whoever you want. And that'll be part of the actual ceremony. However, once everyone is assembled, Tukalo Ott has a speech to give to the students. He says, "Today, you will make your first true mask. Each student's mask is an embodiment of their learning and a reminder of the idea that over time, people gain other names and faces. Although a mask is worn over the face, it is a reflection of who a person is underneath, as well as a visualization of who the person hopes to become. The person beneath the mask has flaws, as all people do, but they also have hopes, dreams, and memories that define them. We shall work together to make your first true mask, an expression of your spirit face within. What you do with the mask is up to you. Some wear it proudly and at every opportunity, a sign of who they have become, with their souls writ plain upon their faces. Others choose to keep their mask secret and safe, cherished and shown only to those they trust most in life. Many find somewhere to fall between. The ceremony itself will be conducted in several parts. First, the initiates will come forward with their cohort and will begin with the teachers the rituals necessary to mold and create one of these plain masks. The task is an artistic one, of course. For painting a mask or adorning it with beads and feathers, it's an artistic task. But your hands will be guided by your spirit, and its final shape is what you will it to be. You will then hold your mask, meditating upon its meaning. As the rest of your cohort completes their masks, your mask may change shape in your hands as you meditate. This is not unexpected, and it means your mask is attuning itself to you. Then, at my signal, all your cohort will don your masks as one. You see the urn there. It is a receptacle for your beads. If you wish, you do not need to wear them any longer, for when you don your mask, you cease to be an initiate and become an attendant of the Agambia. And he calls forth the first cohort group, which is, he calls forth his star student, which is, he says, Essie Danja, come forth with your cohort. Essie is this one, Essie with the bandana, with Jazari and Anchorroot.
Is Shazari awake?
Surprisingly, yes.
Is he
Wow.
alert?
Is the alert questionable? But this is an important moment, so it's probably the most awake you will ever see him.
Is he sober?
Also questionable, but probably.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, I'm going to keep picking on the cat.
Absolutely.
Leave my man alone. He has the booze.
This is probably the most awake and sober you will ever see him.
Like, this is me, out of character. I'm picking on this cat. Is he awake?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I can get catty with the cat.
Yep.
I can tease the cat. I live with 3 cats. 4
Mhm.
if you count my roommate.
Mm-hmm.
5 when I'm with Colton.
Alright.
Well, actually 6 when I'm with Colton.
Because of my cat.
That's a lot of cats.
A lot of
Okay.
cats.
So
Yeah.
she lives with 3 cats. She lived with a person named Cat. I'm effectively a cat, and then I have a cat.
That's a lot of
Wow.
cats
That
in
is a
many
lot of
forms.
Yeah.
Yep. I love my cat though. He's a nice black cat. His name is Gideon, but we call him Beeb.
He's Beetle. Alright. Ceremony.
Anyways.
Yes. The initiates go for the NPCs go first. So your fellow students, by their cohort group. So first is Ankarut, Chizeri, and Essie. The second group is Ignashi, Okoro, and Tazewi. And then lastly is Hiram, Mariama, and Noxolo. Each group takes about half an hour to make their masks and don them before returning to their seats. Let's say this chair is around the back of the stage, just so you don't have to stand or sit for wherever. The teachers perform an active role in helping each group of students perform their shape their masks, particularly Takalo. Koride plays a little bit of favorite. She reserves her. She spends a lot of time mostly helping Ankarut, Chizeri, and Hybrim more than the other students. When it comes to your turn to shape the mask, it also takes probably about half an hour. You decorate your mask however you want, and begin the rituals. What shape does everyone choose for their mask? And we'll just make like a generic item in your inventory that's just like, animal mask.
So Suki makes an armadillo-shaped mask.
So I call it animal mask, and I'll just drag it into everyone's inventory, and you can name it however you want after. Equipment. Oh. Armadillo.
Armadillo. Yeah.
Armadillo. Okay, Suki makes an armadillo. Interesting. I'm curious as to what that means for Suki.
So for Suki, armadillos are very adaptive little creatures, and they have a nice little plate of armor. And after leaving home for her, she kind of found a way to make her own armor to protect herself. And part of that's just through the friends that she's made. They're kind of her armor.
That's adorable.
That is adorable. Okay. Naeus, have you thought about your animal mask?
I think his is going to be a viper.
A viper? That seems very fitting with his history as a insurgent, right?
I also, for some reason, imagine where he's from as being deserty, but in my head, but I have no idea if that's true.
It's still like jungle and savanna. It's more savanna than desert.
That's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are snakes, like look at the Jungle Book.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's snakes in the jungle anyway.
Yeah.
Big anacondas.
Naeus chooses like a viper mask, which kind of is more indicative of his past than his right. Does that make sense? Yeah. Oh, okay. Both name and stuff. Javion, I remember what you would pick. You were gonna pick an owl.
Yes, that is correct.
That is.
My man has a motif.
My man has a motif, indeed.
It is also his clan's animal, as I mentioned. So, your man is in tune with his traditions.
And Suki. Or not Suki. Wisp. We were just...
Wisp, her mask is going to look like a corvid. So it's going to be like a crow or a raven.
Yeah.
But one half is a darker wood color and the other half is a lighter wood cover. To mimic like her normal mask, and as a shout out to like the god of magic.
Yes. As the cleric of magic, as a call to her deity with the Harlequin mask style.
So one half is going to look more mahogany, while the other half is going to look kind of like cedar, to mimic the black and white.
Yeah.
Because she could paint it. She could paint it, but I think having just lighter and darker wood looks cooler.
Okay.
And why I think a corvid is because they're very curious, but also very smart, and they're not afraid to mess with things to see what happens. And also, with some mythos where if a raven or a crow eats your eye, they gain like your memories to see what you're doing. They learn secrets. So they're also assigned to how she likes trying to figure out things and secrets so she can better help people.
All right.
She's here for the mysteries.
Here for the mysteries. All right. Yeah. You take your turn. You shape your masks into your chosen forms. There's no check required, and the teachers guide you through the ritual. They've done this a lot. As you meditate upon your masks to attune to them, can I have everyone roll me a perception check?
Are we being watched?
Yes, by the people in the audience.
No, I mean in general by something else that shouldn't be here.
Oh baby, look at those attunements.
Oh baby.
We're perceiving some shit.
We're perceiving some shit. Suki?
What was that? Sorry,
Perception.
I'm still half awake.
Perception. Yeah.
Okay, perception check. Let's see.
Suki is also still half awake. Okay. So Takala doesn't hear the sound. He proceeds to the ceremony as normal, and directs you to put on your masks. But the moment right before that, as you're finishing the meditations, and he goes to direct you to put the masks on, you hear a strange grinding sound that sounds like it's coming from the walls. And right as you put your masks on, the auditorium walls explode inward with the weight of several giant beetles scrambling over one another.
No, I don't like that.
No, you don't like that at all? No? I didn't place these in the right spots. Here, giant beetle. They're coming in over each other, so we're gonna put them right over here. beetles. A flood of bugs follow them, clicking, chittering. A writhing mask flows into the auditorium that throws the crowd into chaos.
I wish I had my Gale Blast prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I do not. I have Telekinetic Projectile and Ray of Frost.
Kill the beetles.
I have Gale Blast prepared, because that's the only spell I have.
So
Oh no, the happy music has stopped. Nothing bad could be happening, could it?
uh,
Well, if you have Gale Blast, now's the time to blow these things back.
Let's have everyone roll initiative. But more or less, the other students and the teachers are going to focus on getting maybe there's other bugs that have come through the wall in other places. So each of the cohorts are going to be fighting other packs of bugs, and the teachers are going to be assisting and helping the crowd, kind of get out safely. But in the immediate, we have this encounter in front of us.
Do we get bonus for perceiving well?
I'll use your perceptions as your initiatives.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'll set that now. So Wisp got 22, Havion, Neas, and okay. So 24.
Also, I can say that Wisp Dad is also going to try and fight back bugs to keep everyone else safe too. So yeah, you're going to have this windy dude that's kind of military trained, in a sense. He will be fighting. But, just so that others can get out of the frickin' building.
Yeah. So I'll line the students over here. They're going to be dealing with other packs of insects. Yeah, keep those same initiatives, which means the three of you go first. You hear the sound, and you turn around just in time to see the wall, collapse inward.
Oh, it's me first.
Yes.
Well, you and Javon can, Javian can, decide who goes first, because you have to share. You have the same.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are you planning on doing, Ace? Because I'm going to go up and blow them back.
Why don't we let you do the AoE first, undisturbed?
Alright. So I'm going to move over here, let's say. And we are going to cast Gale Blast.
Going to cast a Gale Blast. 5-foot emanation. Alright, so it's going to hit just the Goliath Beetle.
Is there any way, if I went over here? Nah.
That'll hit the flash, one of the flash beetles in the Goliath Beetle, because it's a 5-foot emanation, so it's all the squares adjacent to you, right?
Alright, since I will have known that, I will do that here.
Yeah. Which means I have to make saves.
Yes.
Ooh. So the Flash Beetle gets a critical failure, and the Goliath Beetle gets an exact value save.
Alright. Here is the damage.
4. Okay.
But 8 because of the crit.
Yes. So the Goliath Beetle will take half because it's saved, and the Flash Beetle takes double. It flies backwards against the wall, and I don't. What do they do? Do they do anything when they die? There's a brief flash because these they're called Flash Beetles because they light up. They generate light. As it hits the wall, remains of the wall.
It's a flashbang.
Which one of the initiative is this thing? It's the one that went first. Alright. I was gonna remove the token. Alright.
Alright.
So
And now I'm up in the front.
Now you're up in the front. That's
okay.
now it's Neas.
Okay, Naeus is going to 1 sec. And then nearby creatures. Naeus is going to move right into the center of it, which I didn't bother to measure. But yep, that's fine. And then he is going to spell strike, surprising nobody, with Acid Splash. Right onto this giant centipede right there.
Okay. So that will splash. Yeah, that'll splash this guy and yourself, but.
Oh no! It's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
So let's.
Roll to hit first. And versus the giant centipede. That's right in front of you. That is a crit. Is it a crit? No, it's not a crit. Crit is 25. Okay, so it's a hit. I can fucking math. Oh, I didn't clean up the playlists.
Let me roll the damage on him. And then acid splash.
Yep. 1 acid splash damage. So these are 1. This is 1. And this one takes 19. Okay.
Smashed.
Smashed. You also take 1 point of damage
Oh, okay.
because of the splash.
Oh, did I take that as well?
No, you're too far away. It's only things that were adjacent to the centipede that he killed.
And then I'll
Got it.
do Arcane Cascade. Do I have that? No, I don't have that.
No,
yet.
you don't have the actions.
And that's me.
Okay.
Now it is Wisp's turn.
Okay. So what I want to try and do is like it's the wall, right? The wall's letting them in.
Yeah, they've like chewed through the wall, and part of it has like collapsed inward in various places.
Okay, what I want to try to do is try to freeze like one of their openings, or at least make it smaller, so that no more can come in with like Ray of Frost.
Okay, I get what you're going for. It's a bit beyond Ray of Frost, I think, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I had a wall, that would have been better.
Yeah.
But... Alright. I'm trying to plug a hole, but that didn't work. Then I'm just going to Ray of Frost this one.
Okay.
Because maybe I can make it go into hibernation.
It's got some acid scores on its carapace
Yeah.
from the acid splash. That will hit.
Excellent.
Which will leave it at 1 hit point.
Really? Just 1 hit point?
And the Goliath Beetle seems to be the real beefy one.
Correct.
Okay. Do I use my magic missile? Do I use the magic missile to just finish off this giant centipede?
How many actions do you have left?
1. Magic missile can be between 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna magic missile
The 1 health guy? Okay, cool. Ping!
Yeah.
Alright. Quickly dispatch some of the a collection of the smaller insects as you're fast to react. Next though is the Goliath Beetle. Alright. Let's see here.
Oh wait.
This is-
Oh no. Oh no, I know what a Goliath Beetle is. Oh no, it's gonna flip us.
I wish it had. This thing doesn't have flip, unfortunately.
Aw.
I'm sad.
So it's not gonna eat us?
No. Instead, it's gonna run some people over. It uses trample.
Okay.
Yeah. So it moves up to double its speed, which is 40 total. You can move through the spaces creatures of the listed size, so medium or smaller, trampling each creature whose space it enters. The Monster can attempt to trample the same creature only once. Monster deals damage on those. So I need I'm gonna say everyone needs to make me a reflex save. So it goes like I'm just gonna trample everyone for the sake of it. All right.
Wow.
This is a rude bug.
It's very rude that it walked backwards to hit me.
Just need Wisp to roll me a reflex.
Right, it just. Oh, frick! I pressed the wrong thing. Hold on. I am not legendary in reflex.
Whoop.
I am trained. There we go.
Okay, so everyone got a regular failure. Which means everyone takes the listed strong. Wait, what? Look here, stat block. Why are you not listing a strike? Okay, hang on. Foundry's having a moment. That's just an issue with the actual straight up stat block. Oh, let's say, okay, there it is. Foot. It makes foot. So everyone takes 11. I can read a stat block.
Yeah, that's only half my
Half
health.
my hit points.
Hey,
Okay.
that's a lot of damage. We should kill that thing.
Well, good news is that's all 3 actions to trample. So which means it is Suki's turn.
Okay.
One of the smaller insects has been dealt with. There's still one of the glowing beetles left. This thing gives off a small amount of illumination, and it's still alive. But
Okay. I will hit the Goliath Beetle with an electric arc and then hope that it bounces off onto the
Okay.
other one.
okay. So the beetle will take half, or the small beetle takes half, and the Goliath beetle takes full damage.
Nice.
Wow.
Main damage. Okay. That's 2 actions.
Alright, and let's see. I will see if I can stab this Goliath Beetle with my javelin that I have. That's not what I meant to click.
It's in the action stab.
One second. There he goes. Okay.
No.
Wow.
Damn. Okay. Electric arc, pretty good. Trying to stab beetle with the javelin, not so great. It is the flash beetle's turn. Ooh. Ooh. All creatures. So it's going to. It's going to spend 1 action to move. Yeah, so it's going to move here. It's going to use its light flash ability. It lights up. I need Naeus and Havion to make me fortitude saves.
Oh no.
Here we go, big numbers.
Yeah, those are.
Allergan, try that.
Nope. Alright, so you are dazzled. Which is, everything is concealed to you.
Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then it is going to try and bite Naeus for splashing.
Gave you the old razzle dazzle.
Well,
Oh!
That's unfortunate.
I don't do a lot of damage. It's not very strong. Get the nibble.
They're flashbangs, but bug.
Yeah, flashbang of a bug. It's the beetle's turn. Naeus. Let's do some, narration of what's going on in the hall. The other teachers have, they're helping fight off some of the other bugs, so let's say they're, split off to pairs, and they're dealing with some of the stuff on the side. You see, Tucala Ott, distract a bunch with, a glitter dust. Hybrim has leaped on top of a giant bee that has entered the auditorium and has grappled it to the ground.
I like this man.
Yeah, alright.
That's pretty rad.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay, I'm going to enter Arcane Cascade, as one might expect.
Yep.
I'm going to move to flank the Goliath Beetle.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, there's a flank. So he has a javelin.
One sec. I'm going to... Let me look at some drawing tools, actually. Well, okay, let me...
You're thinking about Thunder Strike?
I'm thinking about Thunder. That ain't it.
It'd be this.
Can I hit both from here? God damn it. Can I hit... fine.
Both the insects from here? No.
From here, I mean.
Uh,
I'm gonna say yes.
you would hit them with the cone, but you have to make a
But
strike
not the
first.
strike.
Yeah.
Not the strike. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Well, yes, I do want to Thunder Strike it then. Wait, am I hitting everybody with this cone then?
Yes.
Damn it. What if I moved here? Could I hit it with a really angled cone that doesn't hit everybody?
Yeah, like that. Actually, that misses it. Actually,
it does.
yeah, and it has to be
I think this is my best bet. Sorry, apologies to Javon.
Oi!
I'm getting both beetles though, so that's good.
Okay, so you have to roll your strike first. Well, you mean yeah. So it's all together actually.
Okay, no. Roll strike.
Roll strike. All right.
Oh my god.
That's a 1. All right. Strike misses. Shivon failed, and the beetles make fortitudes, which also take half. Okay, so they both take 1. So Jivon, you take 2 damage.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, not set to 1. Not 334. Okay, there we go. Beetle damage.
What is mine? Oh, here, let me hit the cast there just to make it go down. Hit the wrong button.
Okay. Thunder Strike. So you cascade, you move your Thunder Strike.
Yes.
Alright. Javon. Magic Missile.
Alright, can I direct one towards the Flash Beetle?
Yep.
Alright, I will do so. So the first damage roll shall be towards the Flash Beetle.
Alright.
So, Oh yeah, you rolled them separately. Okay, so this is towards the flash. Bam! I'm presuming it's dead.
Bam! It's got 1 hit point, so it's dead.
All right, rolling the next one against the
Okay.
big Goliath Beetle, and rolling the last one.
Okay.
This was I also croak out, "Help me!" And that is my
Whoops.
turn.
Wisp.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what to do here. I could use another Ray of Frost to try and freeze it. What do you guys think?
Let me look up what Ray of
Not a
Frost
bad
does.
idea.
Ray of Frost slows movement speed on a critical.
What else could I do? Well, one, I kind of don't want to be near it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see what this does.
It's a cone.
Alright, so how far back do I have to be to not hit everyone but hit this thing?
It?
Yeah.
So, like, you could still be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then you can move to wherever you want afterwards. So,
Yeah.
I make a save. I take half.
Let me roll that damage. Okay.
You have action left.
Yeah, and I know exactly how I'm going to spend it. I am going to heal you.
Alright. Heal him for 1d8. That heal button. Healing. Alright. 7.
That is almost half my hit points. I don't have very many of those.
Well, it's healing Naeus, because it's range touch.
Oh, right. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay.
It also probably makes more sense too.
Yeah. He was like right next to me.
Okay.
Yep.
Beetle.
So I can't see what your health is. You're kind of hidden behind your owl there.
Oh, that's what's in the background. I'm like, what's in the background of the token? It's the owl.
I see your owl's health. I don't see you. I don't know how dangerously low you are right now.
Okay.
Oh, that is kind of funny that it's just overlapping like that, huh?
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah,
I think
that's more health.
what we're going to do is we're going to do this anyways, because it is Goliath Beetle. We're going to look at Wisp, who is right in front of it, and we're gonna roll a grapple.
Oh no.
You got grabbed by a beetle, and then we're gonna roll a second athletics to yeet.
Wisp has this look on her face like she knows where this is going and she is not liking this, but you can't see her face because she's wearing a mask.
That does successfully yeet. I'm gonna do. I was gonna say it does this amount of damage. So that seems right. Seems fair. Okay. And you are thrown. You get beetled into the wall.
Hop.
I got flipped like a pancake.
Nope. And then we're gonna bite Naeus.
I'll do that.
Which will miss. Okay.
Oh, good.
Suki.
All right. I will. Let's see. I'm gonna do spout on this guy, and that's one of those ones that has the 5-foot burst, I believe.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Apparently, the burst only works with
Spout.
a body
Area
of
5
water.
foot cube
So,
or 5 foot burst. Yeah, so it's just a 5 foot cube, so it
It's a
hits
5
just
foot
the
cube.
beetle. Okay.
yeah.
I can't read these dice. Alright, so it takes half damage. Any creature in the area takes bludgeoning damage equal to d4 plus. Alright, so it takes half damage.
And then I will also move back away from it. Let's see, what's a good way to move out of the way?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit it.
I'm gonna hit it. Alright.
I'm gonna spell strike with electric arc.
Yeah.
Roll
822. That is a lot of armor. Okay. That'll hit.
Oh, good. You're concerning me there.
I didn't like look at its armor before the fight, so it's just like, oh yeah, you guys are making saves. What's its armor? Oh, okay.
And then 1 point of acid damage.
Yep, and then the electric arc damage. That's right.
Which.
It's 11
Did he
slashing.
Yeah, he doesn't do the save, so I just roll it.
Yep, that's correct. So it takes 17. Whoops. It takes 11 slashing, 1 acid, and 5 electricity, so it takes 17 damage.
And then I'm gonna cast guidance on Jivon.
Okay.
Alright, okay. Now, this involves a significant shift in plan. I will cast Admonishing Ray.
Alright.
See how that goes.
Wow.
So, what is my disadvantage here? Do I have to roll a flat d20 or?
Yes, you have to roll a flat d20 for concealed.
Alright.
You have to roll, I think, DC 5. Concealed. Okay, that's important because I gotta check. Yes, it's 5. So you can succeed against your dazzle to make a spell attack.
Alright. Add that +1 bonus in.
For the guidance.
Oh, guidance already had. Alright, that's interesting. Alright. Rolling.
That'll hit.
Oh, baby.
Damn!
For 5 non-lethal damage because it has Admonishing Ray.
I like the name. It sounds like my Ray is saying, like, why haven't you gotten married yet?
I know, right? You've been admonished. Alright, which more or less knocks the beetle unconscious. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Looking around at how your pack of insects quickly dispatched. You see Teacher Ayawaru crack his staff because he's a martial artist over like an insect's carapace. What else is going on? Doesn't really give you much. Let's say like Angerroot has instead of fighting the insects, it's like talked them down in some way, and they're kind of like following her, like she helped like the Pugwumpies that you were supposed to fight. Did. A lot of the crowd has cleared out. And things start to wind down as this bug attack is over fast as soon as it began. Some of the bugs also start retreating, either just like tunneling directly into the floor or out of some of the holes in the wall.
Maybe I should have tried to talk to the bugs with my bug lore, now that I think about it. All I know is, like, you should not be that big. Why are you that big? What are they feeding you?
Quickly after the battle, let's see here. What do the teachers do? Mafika and Zuma dart into some of the tunnels to finish off any fleeing, to run down any fleeing insects. Koride examines some of the insects that have been left behind that were defeated. She says, quite out loud to the collective, says, "These insects don't work together naturally. Something must have compelled them to attack."
So is this related to all the other bug happenings that's been happening?
I hope not, but it seems too much of a coincidence for something not to be going on.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with all those bug instances that seem to also to be linked to, they were gremlins, right?
Yes, gremlins.
To the gremlins, and then the gremlins saying that they are doing this for Stone Ghost. So, honestly, I think we are seeing the beginning of whatever plan this is happening. But that's my theory.
That's, Chukala says, that seems like a rather, sound theory. Job, Wisp. It's a good job to all of our new, attendants. You've all done an excellent job of making sure that everyone got out safely. We, myself and the other instructors and some of the more experienced students of the school will conduct a full investigation into the cause and extent of this strange attack, especially into your theory there, Wisp, that the gremlins that you encountered earlier and this stone ghost that they follow. But let's have all you head back to your dormitories, rest, and recover from any injuries that you sustained. I'm sure we'll have a couple exciting days ahead as we look into this. How long will that
We
last?
just can't seem to catch a break anytime we do anything. The bugs.
I know.
Bugs. Always the bugs.
Always the bugs. First your initiation, and now your first masking. It's
I want to go against natural order of things, but perhaps maybe the school should invest in pesticides.
perhaps some more natural deterrents. We don't need to go.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Especially because a lot of the bugs that are around here are very useful for potions and all kinds of things. I don't think we want to use pesticides.
Also, the bugs can also help keep other bugs out of things like crops. Like, you want ladybugs to eat the aphid. It's this whole ecosystem thing. You don't want to fuck that up. Trust me.
Trust her, she knows things about bugs.
Yes, Kuride will chime in. You've certainly paid attention in my classes, I see.
Shut up. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not like I talked to a stranger and suddenly knew bugs.
Let's see here. Okay. That's all. Now that you have completed your first masking, and have a chance to go safely rest and recover while the teachers begin their investigation. I think you will obtain your level 3.
Oh my, level 3.
Level 3, yes.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Level 3. You get general feat. I'm just gonna actually pull up the Druid table. Well, it's pretty much the same for almost everyone. So level 3, you get a class. No, it's 2. You get a general feat and a skill increase, as well as some class features. And all of you, being spellcasters, also get access to second level spells.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. So,
So the day has ended?
Yeah, today has ended, yes. You get to go back and rest at the dormitory. General mood is a mix of trepidation, curiosity, excited, and concern. That's like the whole mix of depending on like each student's disposition. Hiram obviously excited he got to rest while be. Essie is concerned about the ramifications. Cesare, hard read. He just wants to go but he does say I'm going to go have a drink or 7.
Mood.
Yeah, of course. Totally makes sense.
And Karut and Dezenwi are they're gonna go have a stress bake. It was a bit much for them.
Yeah, I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I might be good to call the session if we can just do that today.
Sure. You just want to do your level 3s, and then we'll pick up with whatever the teachers want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
I'm tired.
Sure. So we'll do our level 3s, and then we'll go from there. Because level 3 will probably take some time anyways. Okay. So let's just go around. Let's start with Suki then, because you asked. So level 3 Druid. You get general feat and a skill increase. At level 3, you can increase. You get 1 skill increase. You can increase the untrained to trained, or you can increase a trained skill to expert, which is the big one, right?
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
I think I'm gonna increase my nature.
Okay. And you, as a druid, you also get, if you change your level, I think it handles these automatically. You also get to increase the perception and increase the fortitude, but if you change your level, Foundry handles those automatically.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which just leaves you to pick your spells. You now have access to 2 second level spells slots, which I've added to the list for you. You can just, pick them and select them as you want, right?
Awesome.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just go down the list. Naeus. Let me open Magus real quick.
Yeah, second level spells, general feat, and a skill increase is what it says I get.
Yep, that's correct. So let me go look at the spell table.
You said I can make 1 skill expert.
Mm-hmm. So you have 2.
I feel like I need to do intimidation, even though I'm probably not going to use it in the lore that much because I can use it for my study rolls.
That seems fair.
It's +2. Like, I don't have stats in it otherwise. It's not really that useful outside of that because charisma is weak for me. Does that seem like a bad idea or a good idea?
I think over time you'll also be increasing your charisma because you took sorcerer as a sorcerer bloodline as your
Oh, will that give me passive increases to charisma somehow?
Well, when you hit level 5 charisma, basically charisma has more innate value. So you'll probably be bumping it anyways as one of the things that you do when you do get skill increases.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Let's see. Do I want to be an expert in that, or do I want to be an expert in something?
Intimidation, just like you can use intimidation in combat. It's actually very good because it lets you. I did not put
Demoralize.
this. Yeah, I just didn't put it on his action list for whatever reason.
Ah.
As I forgot for why I don't know.
I mean, it's not like I used it enough in the other game.
Yeah, I know. Demoralize is very. I use it all. Demoralize.
Yeah, let me have a look at that. But yeah, I think we'll go with that if you're thinking it's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, and then you also get
to
to add two spells to your spellbook and prepare one of them, of course, because you only get the one slot.
Wait, sorry, one sec. I was just reading what Frighten does.
Yeah. It's basically penalty to everything equal to the value, and at the end of their turn, the value decreases by 1.
Well, it's nice that that's a single action thing I can do. Like
Yes.
that seems pretty
It's
great.
very good.
Okay, so I don't get any additional spell stuff. Oh no, I get 1 second level spell.
Yeah, you get 1 second level.
Okay, which you've already added, so I just gotta find that.
You get to add 2 to your book, and you get to add, and you get to prepare 1. Yep, that's correct.
Okay, I think I can handle that, and that is. Oh, and then I need to figure out a general feat.
Mm-hmm.
As well, right?
Yeah. General feats are stuff like fleet, toughness, die hard, that kind of stuff.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see here. Drive on. You probably have a better idea what's going on. Slot. Spellcasting. Oh god, spellbook. Oh god, spellbook. It's your elf wizard.
Toughness seems really good now that you mention it.
You've already. Wizard class. Spell slots.
I believe I should have 2 normal ones and 1 for an abjuration spell.
Correct. Yeah. So.
How would I add toughness?
Just so. If you look at the feats tab, right, the one that looks like a medal, there is. If you just drag toughness to your sheet, it will automatically. It should either dump it in bonus feats or the slot for it, but either way, Foundry will automatically add the hit points for you.
Excellent. Cool. And then that also has that recovery. The DC of recovery checks is equal to 9 plus your dying condition value. Does that happen automatically? Because I won't remember it.
Let me actually figure out where there is if you use the button to roll dying saves, here it is. Yes, it changes the DC. Cause, like if I do the same thing for Wisp, the DC is 10.
I see. So basically, my DC is reduced by 1
Yeah.
for dying checks.
Yeah.
Nice. That is pretty cool, actually. Okay, I got.
Oh no,
beefier.
I'm dying, Squirtle.
In this example roll, you are dying.
Cool. Let's see. I don't know anything about spells.
I'm going to take dubious knowledge.
Yes.
That's always good.
It's a fun one.
It is a fun one.
Yes.
Please remind me that you have it.
Because he will forget.
Mm-hmm.
What's the big hard hitting second level spell?
Big, hard-hitting second level spell. It's a good point. I can only recall 2 spell attack roll spells that happen at second level, and those are actually 3: Acid Splash, Scorching Ray, and Horizon Thundersphere.
Horizon Thundersphere sounds fucking awesome.
It's Horizon Thunder.
It's not arcane.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's not. It's pure primal, isn't it?
However, Scorching Ray sounds exactly like my.
Oh, Horizon Thundersphere is first. That's right, and it's arcane. No, it is arcane primal. What was I thinking? Inner Radiance Torrent, which is not arcane. That's why. Yeah, it's Divine Occult. Okay.
So I can't really spell strike Scorching Ray though, right?
You can't.
The additional rays though won't come
The
out.
additional rays won't occur. You just spell strike the one target.
Well, that
Oh yeah, because then you don't get the bonus damage. That's right.
yeah, that doesn't sound better than using Shocking Grasp with a spell strike.
Acid arrow.
Especially because Shocking Grasp cast at 3rd level would be fine.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, because you get the. You can also prepare Shocking Grasp at a higher level is an option. But just like things.
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was thinking. Is I could. That's casting it with a 3rd, right?
Well,
Or with the 2nd.
with the 2nd, yes. You get to prepare it at that level to cast it at that level.
Oh, so I can't just cast it at that level when.
Right. You have to prepare it at that level.
Oh, that's nonsense. Does that count as a like of the 2 I get to add? Would that count, or would it just be my prepared one?
It just counts as your preparation. You're still adding 2 new spells to your spellbook regardless,
Okay, cool.
because that's part of leveling up. So
I'm definitely adding Acid Arrow because that sounds pretty dope.
Acid Arrow is really good.
And maybe something Blur.
Something offensive, something defensive.
Blur is not doing what it does in 5e.
Blur gets concealed.
Enlarge.
Enlarge. Speaking of enlarge, actually, when did those happen? Nixable Iron. Nope, that's not where it's at.
Oh, Flaming Spear. Like, it's not too high damage, but it does create a cube, which I think I can spell strike with.
Yeah, that technically works because you got the thing that alters it.
But it's only in a square where it first appears.
So like you would like spell strike, and the cube would like flaming sphere would appear on top of them, and do the damage that it does. And then you could still it like persists, so you would still like spend the action to sustain it to move it around. It's really funny. Come to think about it, that seems really weird. That's great.
Yeah, it is.
What was I looking for? I came in here looking for.
I'm back.
Hybrid studies can be found here. Preparations. Spell strike specifics. Inexorable iron. Oh, okay, that's later. That's why. Okay. Alright, and for Cleric, because I haven't looked at Cleric yet, you get general feat, skill increase, obviously, because those are baseline. You get 2nd level spells, of course, and you get the only other thing you get is you get your Doctrine.
Oh god, I have so many spells I have to do now, don't I?
Well, not really. Let's take a look here. You get oops, I snapped it away from the table. There you go. Oh, plus you get one more spell on your list. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look at what that is. You get methods. Search methods, deities, settings. You add Magic Mouth to your spell list. Magic Mouth. Oops. Goes in short list. Okay. That's what you get for Nethys, and then you get to add, well, I'd say you get to add, you just get to prepare two new spells, obviously, because you have access to the whole, like, divine table.
Okay.
Um.
So I get to pick up 2 new spells?
Yep.
And do I get any spells for my cleric stuff?
Yes, you got magic mouth.
Alright, the reason I ask because I have like wizard ones and I have like my divine ones and I have primal.
Oh yeah, do we get anything for archetypes this level?
No, because the free archetype is every even level.
I mean,
Okay, got it.
Oh shit! Sudden bolt. Holy crap!
Oh, I forgot Sudden Bolt was a spell.
40,
Yeah, that was one that I
40,
was
12
gonna
electric
take.
damage. Yeah, that's the one that's getting prepared right there.
I forgot about Sudden Bolt.
So do I have to pick spells for both my like wizardness too?
No, you don't get any new wizard stuff yet.
Okay, so only the
Only the cleric.
cleric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The DC on Sudden Bolt looks kind of low though, right?
Mm.
DC 16.
For you, yeah, it would be 6 because it's Yeah, that sounds right.
So
it would be. I feel like things would make that DC pretty easily.
However, if you spell strike a Sudden Bolt,
Oh right. They don't do the DC. They just get hit.
yep.
Yes,
That's
never
why
mind.
we built
doesn't
the
matter.
stat. That's why your stats look really weird for being a spellcaster, because you're effectively not really a spellcaster, right?
Yes, right. Okay, yeah, Sudden Bolt for sure. I'm gonna wreck some holes with that.
Yeah. We're gonna have
Hmm.
some very spiky levels where it's just like everything casts Sudden Bolt and just dies.
In that case, I might not take Acid Arrow, but I don't know. Like, I was looking for like a good utility one just to have. I thought Touch of Idiocy would be funny and thematic for me. Oh! I was gonna ask. Warrior's Regret seems like an interesting skill.
Where's Regret? That's not a spell that I am familiar with.
Here, I'll roll it. Well, no, I won't.
Warrior's Regret. 2 actions. They make a will save.
You know, this sounds interesting, but at the same time, that could get me dead real quick.
First damage to the target at the end of each of its turns and lasts until it spends a complete round without potentially damaging another creature. That's a
The one
really
I-
bizarre spell, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, I know. Could I spell strike that onto a target?
Let me look at your feet that does weird shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of inclined to say no. I think it has to have upfront damage.
Let's see here. Harmful spell that can target a creature or has an area of a burst cone or line. When you cast the spell. Oh, let's see here. If the spell selects you a number of targets, target only that creature. Yes? Yeah? I mean, it's technically a harmful spell.
Nice. I think I might just take resist energy though. Now that I see it, that seems like just a really good thing to have.
I have that, and I have 2 of those prepared, just for reference.
You're just going in on the resist.
I mean,
Yeah.
you only get 2 new spells per level, and I have 3 slots, so
Yeah.
magnetic repulsion and 2 resist energies.
I think if I take 2
This one?
damage ones, I'm not gonna use 2.
Okay,
damage ones.
that doesn't work. Okay.
Well, then you do. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'll take the weird spell. I think that might be fun. Since I can spell.
Yeah,
Like that seems like it'd be really good on high HP targets.
We like weird spells.
I was
Boss targets.
sorry. I was trying to drag a spell from here to show you guys what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't share well
didn't-
from the
didn't work.
compendium.
Yeah, it's called Charitable Urge.
Charitable urge. Charitable urge. Compel the target to give away its possession. As the target makes a will save, if the target has no items, the spell fails. On a success, it is stunned 1 as it wrestles with the urge. On a failure, on its next turn, before it does anything, the target must present the nearest creature with an item in its possession. The target chooses which item to give, and only if the item has if the only item it has is one that it is currently using to defend itself, such as a weapon, it can choose to be stunned 1 instead of giving up the item. This might require the target to interact to retrieve the item, move, or to reach the nearest creature, and handle the item is always required to interact. As a critical failure, as a failure lasts 4 rounds, And the target must repeat the effects of its of the failure on each of its turns. At the end of its save, it makes a new will save. That's funny.
Pretty much, if we are up
I
against
cast-
like,
Go ahead.
no, go on.
I cast Give Me Stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very. That's definitely a spell to prepare if you know what you're going up against. Because if you're fighting insects, you can't exactly charitable urge an insect.
No, but if we're going to fight this stone ghost,
Yeah, that's fair.
like, hey, give me that thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I want to get that one. The other one that I was looking at is like, oh, that sounds cool, but that's also how I die fast. It's called Shield Other.
Oh yeah, Shield Other. Yeah, you It's not as good as it used to be in first edition because it used to be really good, but yeah.
So I was thinking, like, for my other spell, either Restoration or Remove Paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
Or Remove Fear.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget, you are a prepared caster. You can and as a cleric, you can change these to anything you want every day, right?
That's fair. I'm going to take the Restoration. Because I feel like she's going to need that, at least for the fact of people that get a little too tootled.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so those are my spells.
Mm-hmm.
Do I only get the second level spells? Do I get any slots for anything else?
No other spell slots, no.
Okay.
Okay.
And did you already change my will?
Fortitude? So I changed the fortitude. I
Okay.
already handled that, right? So what I did was when you hit level 3, Foundry automatically put the doctrine thing. That's like, which doctrine are you and you drag the correct one out. So I already did that for you. So it increased your fortitude.
Okay.
Which means you just need to pick your general feat and do your skill increase ? And do your skill increase.
So I have to pick which skill I want to increase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, where are my skills? Oh, there's my skills. Probably wisdom then.
No.
Oh, that's abilities.
That's attributes.
That's abilities.
Yeah.
My skills are over here. Can I increase a lore?
You can technically increase a lore, yes.
Let's learn some bug.
So your other option being medicine?
Trained to expert.
Okay.
And is that the only skill increase I get to do?
Yes.
Maybe I should have done medicine. Maybe medicine? Maybe medicine.
Maybe medicine.
Or religion. Maybe medicine. There we go. I'll do medicine. I'll increase my lores later.
Mm-hmm. So you just have your general feat left. Javion, I think just has. You took dubious knowledge. You're good.
So
I can delete this because this does nothing. This is a drag.
general feat.
Nails to toughness and has his spells and increased intimidation to expert. And Suki just needs a general feat.
Just a general feat? Okay.
Yeah.
Cleric. That didn't work.
Dear OBS, when did I drop 1,000 frames?
I have no idea what to pick for my general feat.
Well,
Yeah.
don't forget skill feats are also general feats. So if you don't want to pick like a generic general feat, you can take a skill feat.
Okay.
So, obviously, Dr. Wisp over here, because you got battle medicine and took expert in medicine. You know, ward medic and continual recovery are on the table.
Oh, ward medic.
Yeah.
That's where I can like heal everybody.
Ward medic will only heal 2 targets because you're expert.
Yeah.
Continual recovery is the one that lets you spam it.
Oh, okay. Which one should I do then? Continue first?
I will.
Yeah, continued first and then ward.
Okay. Yeah, she'll get another skill feat at 4. So.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Suki.
That should be me.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. There we go.
And next session will be I don't think there's another study until later, but next session will effectively be you'll be called upon to follow up on what the investigation that the teachers have done to go out and deal with that, which is it's something of a dungeon. It's not a real dungeon, but get ready for some exploration and some combat because you're all prepared casters.
I'm still looking at feats. There are so many.
If you want to come back next week, like look at them later, or look at them the week, we can come back to that because there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'll look through it and maybe I'll pick one, and if not, then I'll pick one next week.
All right then.
Good stuff, guys. Thank you for being flexible.
Yes. Being flexible is good. Being flexible is important because life happens.
Yeah, we're just very
Indeed.
tired.
Yep.
I'm very tired.
Okay.
It was a long night, long day. Cool. Alright, guys. I will catch you all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.